Hi everyone, I'm Whitney Price and I'm here with Megan Taylor, and we are occupational therapy students from Queen's University. So this is just a short video to introduce you to some technology that can be used within the science classroom for science teachers. So the first things you want to focus on are tools that are right in the Smartboard notebook software. So different things that you can do with the tables, objects, as well as browsers and videos. So starting off with tables, we have a couple of examples from a teacher that had already made up her Smart Notebook files using this technology. So this is just an example of how you can add a screen shade to just one cell in a table. So you can have this up in front of your class, and then once they have given you the answer, you can reveal the correct answer. So to add a screen shade, so say I wanted to add a screen shade to this whole row, I'm going to select the whole row, click the top right arrow button, and then put add cell shade. So then there's a cell shade on every single cell. You can just click to reveal the answers. Another cool feature in the tables in Smart Notebook is the drag and drop feature. So here the teacher has written different compounds and then the correct names of the compounds, so you have to match it up. So if I go to the first one, carbon dioxide, I'm going to drag it and it pops right in there and makes it auto fit. So it's really a neat feature. So carbon monoxide, you just pick up the word and drag it. So something to be mindful of is that you have to create each word in a new kind of like word text box. So you want to just write, so if I want to write a wrong answer, maybe I'm going to write hydrogen chloride. And this is my wrong answer. I just have to type it in a separate box from my other ones. And drag and drop. That one's wrong. I'm going to undo it. So this is a good way to be interactive with your students. The next thing we want to show you is how to make your objects and infinite clone them so that you can use them to create like different diagrams of elements. So here she's created these objects. So she would have just had to go into the object creation toolbar, click to circle, and you can choose the fill color. So maybe I want a purple one. The outside I want black. And then you can adjust the size of the line too. So maybe I want a more thicker outline. And there's my circle. And so when I go back to the select tool, all I have to do to make this an option is click the right hand corner and click Infinite Cloner. That will lock your object into place and allow you to drag them down onto the object. So this is really cool option, especially for elements, so you can drag the different electrons and show bonding and etc. etc. Another thing to keep in mind with this, so you can just delete these extra ones, is that you want to lock this in place so that you're not moving this all around when you're moving the electrons on and off of the image. So to lock that in place, you're just going to select it. So these would have originally all been ungrouped. So she would have made a circle, a circle, a circle. And to group them all together, you're going to click the arrow and put group and then click group. So they're already grouped. I'm going to show you what it would look like if you just wrote CL and made circles all around it. They're all going to be separate objects. So to group them, again, you just select them all, click one of the arrows, press group, group, like that. And to lock this into place so it doesn't get moved around, you can just press the arrow and press lock, lock in place. So now I can't move this at all. It's part of the background. So it's not going to move around when I move the electrons on or off. So the other thing we wanted to show you is browsers and videos. So there's a couple different ways you can link videos to make your material more interactive. So the first way is to just link something to a YouTube video. So if you have anything, maybe a picture that you want to link to a YouTube video or an object, so I'm just going to show you like a star here. To link that to any website, you just have to click on the object, click the upper right hand corner and then link it. So there's a couple different options to link. So you can link it to a file on the computer, a page in your notebook file, but we want web page. I'm going to just put in Google here for an example. And then you can either click the corner icon. So if you want to launch the link by clicking a corner icon, a little globe will show up in the corner that you click to access the link. If you want the whole object to connect to the link, you click the object button, and then anywhere you click on this star will bring you to Google. So if you don't want to have to toggle in between your notebook file and the website, Smart Notebook has recently come out with this embedded browser. So you just have to click the internet browser icon. If you don't have this icon on your toolbar, you can click customize the toolbar over here, find where it is, and then drag it on. So any tool that you want on your toolbar, you just have to find here. So maybe I didn't have paste on my toolbar, so I'm going to drag it on, and then it's there for me to use. So I'm going to click the internet browser, and basically it inserts an object that acts as a browser. So you can go anywhere here by just typing in the address bar. So if I want to go to Google, right here, it'll bring me right there. And another feature in this internet browser is being able to pin the pages. So if I want Google to be kind of my home base, I'm going to click this pin, and then anywhere I go after that, if I click the return to pin button, it'll come back to Google. So for example, if I'm Googling maybe the Northern Lights, and I want images, and I want to show my class's image. If I want to then return to Google, all I have to do is press the return to pin, and then it's going to take me right back to Google. So that's another option. And the third option we want to show you is embedding the video. So this is a good option if you want to avoid, like if you want to show a YouTube video and you want to avoid all the different ads and stuff that come up on the side that can be distracting. This is a good option for you. So what you have to do to get this one, it's called a Voki avatar. So you just have to go on your Smart Exchange account. So most teachers will have a Smart Exchange account set up already. So you can just Google Smart Exchange and sign in. And then you're going to want to search Voki. So it's a VOKI, and find this avatar. Once you found it, there's a download link. You just press download, and you can download it anywhere on your computer that you want it. So if you want to save it to your desktop, in your downloads folder, anywhere like that. And then you want to add it to your gallery. So your gallery is available right here on the left-hand side. And you want to add it to your content. So I already have the Voki avatar, but if I wanted to show you how you could bring that in, so all you have to do is press my content, press the arrow, and then press add to my content. You find wherever you downloaded it, so I think mine's on my desktop. So here's the Voki avatar. I just select that, press open, and it will add it to my content. So that anytime I want to access this, I'm just going to go into my gallery, click my content, and the avatar will be here. So how you use the avatar is you just drag it onto your screen, and you need to find the embed code of any video you want to show. So I'm going to check. So this is an embed code of a video that we found earlier. So I'm just going to copy it. So to get to this embed code, you go to YouTube. There'll be an option underneath the video where you can click share. So I think the default is it says about, and then right beside it you can click share. And then below that there's an option to click embed. So that will give you this code. You're just going to copy it and then paste it into your Voki avatar and press go. And that will bring up the video embedded right in the notebook file. So you have to keep in mind that you still need an internet connection to watch this video, and also it kind of cuts off half the video if you just watch it in this little format. But if you double click, it'll bring it to full screen and you can watch the video right from there. So you eliminate having to go to a browser and search it and things like that. Alright, So moving on, we have a couple different really cool options for, I guess, student learning and kind of self-quizzing or quizzing your students. So the first one is Quizlet.